Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh boy, here we go. If you're an investor in Lordstown, look what we got here. Announcements stir interest in Lordstown Motors. And guys, I want to be the first to tell you with this company, we've watched Nikola, we've watched these other EV companies, Helion. If you're buying into the stock $30, $40, be very careful because I believe within the end of this week into next week by the 22nd, we're going to see the stock hit around the 40s, 50s. Maybe even, who knows, maybe even the 70s, who knows. Let's just remember what Nikola did. But be very careful. There are bull traps being set up right now. So as we're seeing right now, Lordstown went down the last 2 weeks, and now we're starting to shoot back up. And that's because the merger is about to happen. If you've seen my last videos, you know I am a heavy investor in Lordstown. So this week and the coming week are going to be big weeks for investors in Diamond Peak / Lordstown because the merger is about to take place. It should, at least. And I found this article that we're going to read into and we're going to talk about. So if you're an investor in Lordstown, Diamond Peak, you're definitely going to read this. It's not long at all. Some good information and see what's coming. But friends, leave me a comment if you're investing in Lordstown and what you think this company is going to do. I'm really interested in what other people think. I have a few other close friends in person that invest in this company. I really think this is the dark horse of the EV companies coming up right now, because we have an American-made truck that looks really good. It doesn't look too crazy. We have a president who is always backing this company, and there's real no negatives about the company or drama surrounding it. It's going really good. So investors, people that have been investing in this company for a long time, are getting really excited, like myself. But let's go ahead and jump into this article. Like I said, it's really short, but really good. A few things you want to read into here. Things could be looking up for the company planning to make electric-powered pickup trucks in Lordstown and the investors with whom they are partnering. Analyst Ruth Capital Partners reported last week that WorkHorse Group is likely to be the winner of an $8 billion contract to make the next generation of delivery trucks for the U.S. Postal Service. Okay, I know. So I made a video not long ago talking about WorkHorse and Lordstown where I said you should probably drop WorkHorse and buy Lordstown. And I got some comments, I got some messages about that where people were telling me I was wrong in that. And I wasn't really saying that I don't like WorkHorse. I like WorkHorse. I think it's a really great company. It's a company that's been around longer than all these other EV companies we're talking about. I think it's even older than Tesla. But what I'm saying is they are really counting on this Postal Service contract to go through to where the stock is valued at right now for it to actually be worth that. And what I was telling people, if you're buying into WorkHorse right now, you're taking a huge gamble because if they don't get this Postal Service contract, you're going to be waiting a long time for your money to catch up to the actual stock price of what the company is valued in that. But if this deal does not go through with the Postal Service, it's going to be bad and there's going to be blood on the streets. People are going to be ripping massive amount of shares out. But this article is saying it's looking good for WorkHorse moving on with that contract. Late last year, former Workhouse CEO Steve Burns told 21 News that he hoped to convince WorkHorse to build the postal vehicles at the former GM Lordstown plant, where Burns' new venture, Lordstown Motors Corporation, is gearing up to make the Endurance electric pickup. Last month, the Endurance got some publicity during a photo opportunity with President Trump in front of the White House. So here it is, guys. In addition, a meeting is set up October 22nd where shareholders of Diamond Peak Holdings are expected to vote on a merger with Lordstown Motors, paving the way for the new investments as businesses combination would be publicly traded on NASDAQ under the name RIDE. So October 22nd, that's what we're looking at. That's 10 days away. So this stock is going to go crazy. Does everybody remember what happened to Nikola close to the merger? If you do, get ready. You're about to see some massive bull traps, and people are going to put a lot in this company right now. But remember, the stock's going to get really high, and you do not want to be this guy right here investing in the Lordstown at a high price. Because remember, let's think about what this company is going to do. Let's think about what's going to happen here. We know that Diamond Peak and Lordstown should merge to become RIDE, under the ticker RIDE, under NASDAQ. So when that happens, your stock is going to sit somewhere. I think it's going to shoot up to a good $60, $70 we're going to see here, I'm thinking. But then we're going to settle back down. We may settle back down to 30s, 40s, high 40s. But what we could see in the future too is the company going, well, we're going to add more shares, in which your shares are going to go down. Which is not terrible, but what you're wanting is to get in low, because there's going to be so many people going, oh, I didn't even know about this company. They're going to buy shares for $50 a piece. $50 a piece. Think of that. That's crazy. Because they're going to think, oh, this is the new Tesla. This is not the new Tesla. This is nowhere even close to being that kind of company. This is just a company that is making work trucks for blue-collar Americans, blue-collar jobs, and that's where the company is starting. Now, in the next 10 years, who knows? But I'm telling people there is some big bull traps coming up in these next 2 weeks, so be careful. So guys, that's the hot news right now. I'm telling you, watch this stock. If you're gonna get in now, because this thing's gonna go from 30 to 40, and I really think it's gonna go up even more. But guys, if you know me, you know I'm a long-term investor, so let's think 5 years from now. Let's think 8 years, 10 years. This stock could really do something if you get enough shares right now, even 50 to 30 shares right now. That could really do something in the next 5 to 10 years. Think about that. Think about splits. Think about when they start making just regular cars. This could be the new GM. And remember WorkHorse. So when we have good news with WorkHorse, we have good news with Lordstown. And when we have good news with Lordstown, we have good news with WorkHorse. And if WorkHorse gets this contract with the Postal Service, oh yeah, it's gonna be really good for both stocks. So guys, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That helps me out so much. And leave comments. Leave a bunch of comments. Listen, I love comments. I love talking to people. We're all out here trying to make a buck and do something. But until the next video, stay positive and be you. Bye-bye, guys.